of Italy. It'll be Smagulov in the white judogi, Basile in blue. They've faced each other on 2 occasions. It's 1-1 as far as the head-to-head is concerned. Basile, the Olympic champion from Rio at under 66 kilos, fighting up at 73. And the referee in the middle for this one is Amano Akiko of Japan.
In white, representing Kazakhstan, Smagulov. And in blue, for Italy, the Olympic champion in under 66 kilos, Fabio Basile.
Well, a supremely confident young man, Fabio Basile, often verging on the cocky, but when you can back it up, it's hard to call him cocky. He quite often does exactly what he says he's going to do. He said he'd be in the final. Well, he's in the final block anyway. A real boost for him if he could take a bronze medal here. Got nothing against Smagulov, but I think somehow Basile needs it for his confidence and for his future. You don't want to rock your emotions by coming away empty-handed. And it's nice to have someone like Basile around. It's a bit of a character. A little bit too far away with that right-sided modified categoria effort there. He's lucky to get away with not being called for a false attack. It was the shape that Basile was taking up there. Wanted to wheel Smagulov over that shoulder. Actually was it there, was Zari. Good score. Smagulov just managing to turn onto his side. Kuriashibarai from Basile gives him the lead with 2.5 minutes left to go. Oh, Chigari as well. He's just warming up, isn't he? The Italian. Not sure what kind of haircut you call that. Almost Mohican-like, I suppose. Hint of jealousy on my part. A little over 2 minutes left to go. Smagulov taking a bit of time to settle here, and he picks up a penalty as a result. Just taking a little bit too long to get into it. Basile now almost boxer-like up on his toes, and there's a spring about him as he moves almost circular around Smagulov before they get to grips. Little things give you the impression that Basile is settled now. He's less nervous. He's got Wazari on the board. He's moving comfortably. He's got little mannerisms that give away his inner feelings. He's definitely a lot more comfortable than he was when he walked out. And he sensed where he was in the competition area and came up with a useful little attack there, just to stave off any possibility of going out of the area. Sensible from Basile. Minute 20 odd left to go. He may have just wandered out there and come up with that attack a little bit too late. Yeah, it was an afterthought. He realised, oops, look where I am. Having said just a moment ago how well he was using the contest area, he then came up with a slip. So a single Shido against Basile, but he's the one who has Wazari on the board. We're inside the last minute now. Smagulov has got to get going. Basile is well aware of that. Watchful As the Kazakh begins to set something up. A quick look at the clock again from Basile, and a right-sided Uchimata effort from Smagulov. Ojigari coming back there from Basile, left-sided, but Smagulov steps off that fairly easily. 40-odd seconds left to go. Italian coach just being asked to tone things down a little bit and coach only during the mate, not whilst the contest is underway. And time ticking away really quickly here. Half a minute left to go. Basile would do well to keep Smagulov down, but he can't. Kazakh stands up and the referee calls mate with 20-odd seconds left to go. A little foot tap from Smagulov, but it's not enough to unsettle Basile. And he's moving nicely now, even if it looks a little bit unattractive and defensive. Another look at the clock. Left-sided Cernaghi, and that is that. I told you, he said. Okay. Amano Akiko just reminding him that there are the niceties and the protocol of the bow to be dealt with first before we deal with the celebration. There'll be plenty of time for that now. Bronze medal goes to Fabio Basile of Italy. Shansei Smagulov settles for a 5th place, having come in here as the #1 seed this morning.
Winner and bronze medalist in blue from Italy, Fabio Basile.
Everything okay with you? Yeah, I'm good, pal.
This is first medal
Okay.
for Olympic champion Fabio Basile in the Grand Slam.
That is incredible. Our stadium announcer said that that was the first medal in a Grand Slam for Fabio Basile, the Olympic champion. It just goes to show what an amazing feat that was for Basile to have taken the Olympic title without even having had a Grand Slam medal. Let's take a look at the highlights and we'll be back with the final. Basile had a single Grand Prix silver before going to Rio, where he took the Olympic gold. And he's just added a Grand Slam bronze to that record. They all paled when going up against the Olympic medal, as far as he's concerned anyway. But he's excited about it.